Hello, I recently sent out some information about Eztrader, and you can find more information on Eztrader by going to alleycatnews.net/Eztrader. But a lot of people asked me, well, that's all fine and good. Eztrader looks like a great place to trade, but I need a trading system. And I just wanted to show you, your trading system doesn't have to be complex. It can be as simple as Trendlines, and I want to talk to you briefly about that. And we're looking at the NASDAQ, and this is just a chart of yesterday, Tuesday, August 25th. And I drew a couple of trend lines on here. The first one, this downtrend line, was around the start of the day, 10 a.m., and it broke that trend line right around 10:30. And you can see it went from roughly 1040-ish, or 2040-ish, sorry, to about 2024, so around a 16-point drop in about a half an hour. A trend line, basically, you draw the trend line in from the high to the low or the low to the high, and along, for example, this downtrend, you're drawing it on top of the high. So as you can see, the trend line started up there, and then the next bar was a little lower, next bar was a little lower, and so forth. And a lot of these bars stayed right along that trend line, and that's why it was drawn in that way. Once it broke that trend line right here, the concept is the trend is broken, so you want to go in the opposite direction. So here you could have placed a trade on Eztrader. Eztrader pays 81% profit if you're in the right direction, and this would have been at 10:35 Eastern Time yesterday, Tuesday the 25th. You could have placed a trade in the up direction, and the 11 o'clock bar closes right here. So it would have been close. It would have been within a point or two, but you would have had a winning trade, 81% profit on that particular trade. This next trend line you see here is from the lows just before it broke that trend, and basically drawn in along these lows. As you can see, it came up nicely over the next few hours. This is a little longer trend from about 10:30 to just about 1 o'clock, and bounced off there a couple times. You want to see a trend line be hit at least 3 times, and in here it's kind of just right along that trend, these 3-4 bars. Here it just about hits it here, and then it hits it here, and then again hits it here. So you have a three-point trend line here. Obviously it broke here. With Eztrader, though, they work on an hourly basis, so everything shuts off at a specific hour. This was pretty close to the 1 o'clock hour, so you wouldn't have been able to place a trade right away. You would have had to wait until about this bar right here, and you could have placed a trade for the 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock hour. And as you can see, obviously this would be a down trade because it broke the uptrend. So you'd place a down or a put trade on Eztrader, and again from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock it closed around here. So your price point would have been around 20.31, and your exit would have been around 20.26. So it doesn't matter how much it's up or down, it just matters that it is in the direction that you predicted. And in this case, again, an 81% profit. This next one here is actually, this is all based on a 5-minute chart of the NASDAQ, if I didn't mention that before. This next one here is from actually yesterday's, drawing from yesterday around 320's high, and then all the way into some of this morning's action. And you can see nice trend line hits it here a couple of times, hits it here, and then comes up and breaks free. So this trade is actually still going on as of this video. The entry would have been around 2026, around the 10:05 Eastern Time, and we'll see where it ends up at 11 o'clock, and I'll report that in just a little bit. through the process of editing, I will show you whether that trade was a win. Okay, it's after 11 a.m. The trade is now complete. Again, the entry would have been after this bar closed, so the entry would have been right around 2026, and as you can see, it never got below 2026. Came up pretty nicely, then came back down, but was a winner by a couple of points. And again, it doesn't matter how many points it wins by. It could be half a point, 50 points. It's still going to be the same payout of 81% on Eztrader, or not. But that's an easy system to use with Eztrader. There's a lot of great tools and information on Trendlines if you just do a search on Google, and that's really all you need as far as a system. You know, you don't have to have some complex thing with MACD and OBV and moving averages and all that stuff. A lot of simple systems work time and again. And remember, with the 81% profit that you are getting, if you do win, the percentage of times that you have to win, you know, you don't need to win 90% of your trades or anything like that to be in profit. So if you haven't checked out Eztrader yet, if you haven't deposited yet, you really should. You can get started for as little as $100 and deposit, and you can trade for as little as $30 a trade. So again, check it out at alleycatnews.net/Eztrader. A link here is at the bottom of the video. Have a great trading day. Take care.